Doot. And we are bloop properly live.
Yay!
Yay! How far did we? 3 minutes in. Okay, that's not too bad. So, we've just accessed the back door of the hospital part of this simulation.
Huh. The back door of the
Yeah.
simulation.
Yeah. Which it feels like I'm running through the walls of the hospital now.
Yeah.
Running around inside the walls.
Like you're intentionally breaking the game.
Yeah.
Or the simulation.
Yeah. Alright, so we got our treasure from way over there, didn't we? Yeah, that place looks like it's collapsed. It was a stigma too, wasn't it? Let's have a look here. Items. Epicurean?
Oh, one thing that comes to mind with that, with breaking the game, well, simulation by walking through the walls, Luigi's Mansion, there is an exploit you could do. I don't remember the whole steps, but you end up walking essentially through the walls of said mansion and the hallway areas. It's kind of hilarious, I'm not gonna lie.
You're going to try a standard attack, so I'm going to try. And crippling strike. Basically any... It doesn't look like it's something that can be countered. So I'll just try hitting you with everything I've got. Alright, looks like you're trying to attack Kobato. So I'll have him use emergency barrier. Looks like he bounces. And then when he's in the air, maybe I could hit him with my Hime.
I both love and hate how this game made him a sympathetic character. I'm like, gosh dang it.
See, I don't know if that hit.
No longer the scumbag character. There's a reason why the character's kind of grouchy.
Yeah. It doesn't look like I can hit him with my Hime. Instead... Ooh, maybe this. If I could bring his risk up to 5. Which does not seem likely. Zanbara? Increased damage to higher risk. Kamikaze, ranged air slashes. Divide. Alright, maybe I'll just do a delayed divide once they land. Let me just double check. With so much going on, it's easy to... Yeah, that looks like it deals a decent amount of damage there.
Yeah.
Risk of 1. So out of my face takes a lot of time to charge up. Kobato might be best as a barrier, another barrier person. Kobato emergency barrier. Boink.
Whoever did the tracks just did a really nice job here.
I can't get enough of this soundtrack. Let's see, is there one for hitting someone on... Yes, someone who's downed. Hit an airborne enemy. Knocking airborne enemies down. Oh, okay, that's not hit someone who's downed. The hit someone who's downed has a stick figure on the ground in the icon. So maybe I'll use this one instead. Or let's try and stop me. Low accuracy rate, but if the enemy's down, that should... Oh, it takes a long delay too. Alright, we'll just use his regular out-of-my-face attack.
手加減はしない。大活躍だね、小畑先輩。
惚れ直しちゃったんじゃないの
It's kind of a good mark of, like, a mark of good RPG writing is that you can take someone that you hate in one moment and then turn them into a sympathizable character the next.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try toggle auto battle offensive. Let's see how well that does for us. Da 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 da.
手加減はしない。
Da 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 da.
どうだったキリちゃん、俺の活躍は。
半分助かって半分邪魔だったかな。
You can kind of tell that they're addressing each other directly in these victory quotes. I really hope that if they do a definitive version of this, or if they do a sequel, that they get an English dub cast. One of the series that I was hoping to get dubbed got one. It was Gunvolt, Azure Striker Gunvolt, but I still haven't gotten around to getting the third game yet, the one with the dub.
Huh.
まずい。
Mazui.
今攻めるのは卑怯ではないでしょうか。
全力で行く。
Sent whirling through the air.
感じじゃん、ウェイ。
すごいな、もう。
今のうちにこうこっちまおうぜ。
Easiest way to get a back attack. Let them chase you until they get exhausted.
That'll work.
全力で行く。 私の邪魔をするな。余裕の勝利だ。
Angel drops. What is that? It's got the icon for some kind of food or medicine. Miracle Macaron. Restores 500 and increases critical rate. Alright. Angel drops there. Regenerates an ally's HP over time. A fruit-flavored candy with a distinct angel logo. Just a single drop is enough to put a bright smile on a bawling child's face. Bear in mind, however, that some are averse to its faint peppermint flavor. So a fruit and peppermint.
Those people I'd like to call monsters.
A fruit and peppermint combo. I mean, I'm guessing there probably isn't orange, because orange and peppermint generally don't go together.
Yep.
As is made famous by brushing your teeth in the morning before having a glass of orange juice for breakfast.
Yeah. Well, if you're doing that, you're just asking for trouble.
手加減はしない
I mean, they cancel each other out anyway. You're brushing your teeth, suddenly you drink a sugary drink.
A sugary acidic drink.
Exactly. It negates the point of brushing your teeth.
Yeah, I usually like to brush my teeth after meals and treats.
全力でい
Yep,
く
same.
Oh, I didn't even confirm that. I didn't realize that I hadn't confirmed my move yet.
Oops. That might help.
手加減はしない
Just keep them in the air. Oh, they finally hit the ground.
Ah.
全力でいく
All good things must come to an end.
Yeah. Suddenly I'm reminded of the Endless Frontier games.
大活躍
Endless Frontier and Project Cross Zone. They're all about, when you press the attack button once, your character will do a whole, like, attack combo.
もらえれば
And
もらっとけ
the idea of the battle system is to keep your opponent in the air. So to like interrupt your own combos and send in the next person in line before the character hits the ground. And if they touch the ground, there's a chance that they could block the rest of your combo. Is anyone else getting creeped out fighting these digiheads? It just feels so weird. Yeah, it's almost as if I'm not actually hitting anything. So yeah, these... They must be empty. I don't sense our minds clashing through the catharsis effect. So, like, out of game, they put monsters in this dungeon just so it wouldn't be an empty maze. But in game, they are digiheads that aren't occupied by people's minds. Make it sound as
So,
if herself is
one
alien.
could say they're like a placeholder for
Yeah.
said digihead.
Yeah, or possibly like characters who've died earlier on, remnants of the dead of characters who've died earlier on in the simulation.
Maybe, and they have no way of storing
手加
them,
減はしない
their info.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
今楽にしてあげる さあ行くよ
We have landmines to deal with.
調子が
ご迷惑をおかけします
Binding a seal around here.
切り捨てごめん
Try landing a super attack on... Wait. First, move out of the way of the landmines. Dash. I don't think there's a safe place to go to. Let's try here right between them. Nope, that will explode them. Then... Alright, maybe I should just use items or buffs. Reduce cast time, increase evasion, increase defense, increase critical rate, increase accuracy. Let's first reduce cast time. Let's do the swing around one. Is it this one? Yeah, violent vortex. Take out everyone nearby. landmines ran out.
Huh.
Alright, now Kitty Kitty Mai on this one. Yeah, that works.
一刀両断安心しろ峰打ちじゃなん調子が
Binding seal on this one. Let's see if I can throw that one up into the air at some point.
調子が 切り捨てごめん
Pressure point strike.
おいいもの見っ
Excellent actor. Who gets that? Items, green, excellent actor. No details. Alright, I'm guessing it's for anyone. Let's give it to me then. Defense and evade. Good boost to each one. Oh, that looks like our next destination, medical storeroom. Alright, let's get this. Da, 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 da. Medical storeroom, just as the sign said. So which way we go? Ariamabuki should be in one of the rooms on the 5th floor. This is no longer the hospital I am familiar with. At least we know how to. At least we know to head for the 5th floor. So we have a new song here. Why do world hospitals have to be so scary?
本当だよ超怖い
デジヘッドどうにかできねえのかよクソ医者てめえのテリトリーだろ
現状病院を支配しているのは俺じゃない不可能だ
チッどいつもこいつも役に立たね
もっとも病院のデータをここまで上書きする権限は俺にもないがなできるとすれば
リグレットもしくは得意点
Only regret or
世
Maria?
界の主であるマリエさん
そうだ
得意点かねえみんな
心配なことはたくさんあるけど、今は先に進みましょう。そうだな、行こう。
この病院の雰囲気。
So Maria's song is playing. That's in spite of the area being warped by the singularity point. She must be resisting as much as she can, almost like she's begging for someone to come and save her.
Oh. Oh, get away, gloomy doctor.
京都は有名だ。
God.
全力で行く。余裕の勝利だ。
This kind of reminds me of Mega Man music.
Yeah, I see that. Very rampant tempo with heavy percussion.
Yeah, and a lot of repeated notes.
Yeah.
Pain tolerance. Let's give that to the next one in line. Shota. Great defense, but a lowered attack and evasion. Yeah, sure. You are one of the tanks.
Oh, this is the Caligula effect too.
Yep. Hey, Goofy Goober. Welcome back.
あれ、もう終わっちゃった？
No action here. Got some treasure. A syringe.
For a second, I almost wanted to say Disgaea because that's another game you're doing.
Yeah.
You're working on. But I'm like, wait a second, that isn't Disgaea.
Oh, these are quest items.
Nope.
No.
手加減はしない。
If Mega Man music had lyrics.
Sounds about right.
あれ、もう終わっちゃった？ 全力で行く。
Oh, missed.
手加減はしない。
いい感じじゃん、ウェイ！
I wish I knew what they were saying. They sound very happy saying it. Oh. Event. Okay, so here's the lobby. What happened?
モニターが勝手に
声が聞こえる。
ちくしょう、ふざけんな。
この声は。
まさか天中とでも言うつもり？くだらない。バカじゃないの？だってこんなバカなことありえない。おかしいでしょ。どうしてよ。どうして私が
なに今の。
何言ってんだよ。あの声、マリマリじゃん。
うん。
今のがマリエ会長？ポッポ先輩の聞き間違いじゃ。
ああ、雨吹くんとは似ても似つかない。
Only he could recognize
いや、間
that voice
違い
in
ねえ
that
って。
tone.
俺、女子の声は聞き分けられる自信ある。
妙な説得力を感じるのはなぜだ？
でも僕やみんなが知ってるマリエちゃんはあんなじゃないよな。
まさかリドゥで見聞きした外見や素振りが当人の本質だと信じているのか。ここにいる人間は誰も打民を貪りつつ事実とかけ離れた夢を見ている。お前らにも心当たりがあるだろう。
それは
そりゃマリマリにもいろいろあんだろ。じゃなきゃ今こんなとこにいねえわ。それとも何？ちょっと裏の顔があったからって騙されたなんて言う気かよ。生きてる限りそんなもんだろ。俺たちはみんなそんなもんだよ。
コバトちゃんの言う通りだね。
So, is what we heard just now what Maria sounds like in reality? Who can say? We don't have enough information to make any sense of it right now. Let's keep
いい
moving.
もの見っけ。もらえるもんはもらっとけい。
5 stream?
Have you did a Persona 5 stream? Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah, Persona's a series that these the developers of this game actually worked on before, and they may have been fired or they may have left on their own. But I know there was a lot of tension in those studios that they wanted to write more like. Well, one thing that I noticed about Persona is that every time they show like a gay character, it's always a predator. It's always someone who like drags one of your protags off screen and does something to them. And it's supposed to be funny, but it's like, apparently members of the dev team didn't want to write gay people like that. They wanted to write some actual good LGBTQ people, and they either got fired or they had to quit. So they formed Furyu and wrote the Caligula effect. Like, the Caligula effect 1 is really rough. It feels like an indie game. And this one is still kind of rough. It does feel like an indie game, but it feels like a really polished indie game. So, like, yeah. For anyone who's into the Persona series, I would highly recommend playing the Caligula effect too.
one big pet peeve I've had with the Persona series is that they never, well, at least as far as I've seen, they haven't in recent times used a female character.
Oh yeah, that was another thing that there seemed to have been developer infighting about. That they didn't want to have a female main character because basically every time they wrote a female character, it was someone for the main character to date or basically to win in the social links game, in the social links mechanic. I get the impression that, well, not the impression, I actually remember reading an article about the development team being largely men. Largely straight men who are either, like, they have a traditional marriage or they're single and they've never had, like, regular old female friends. So that would explain why most of the time you're playing as a male protagonist and everyone who is female, like human or demon, either wants to seduce you or deceive you. I used to joke about how Shin Megami Tensei, every female character in Shin Megami Tensei was either a biblical Eve XP or a biblical Delilah XP. Or, yeah, Delilah. Because she was the one that tricked Samson into cutting his hair. And there's always, like, in mainline SMTs even, there's there's always like two women who are particularly interested in you. Well, not women, they're usually like school-age girls. So there's two girls that are interested in you, and one of them is telling you that they're your like destined partner, and the other one, well, the other one is your destined partner, but you don't know it until the first one turns out to like reveals herself to be like Lilith or like some biblical villain. Usually Lilith or shoot, what was the other one? Like Jezebel or something like that. So yeah, like the first couple of games, they're like just really good RPGs with a lot of biblical references, and then the third and the fourth, you start to notice these things, that it's like awfully misogynistic writing and anti-gay sentiment, and just like it's written by straight guys. You could tell that it was written by straight guys. I'd like to think they got better, because like Shin Megami Tensei 5 doesn't have any of that. So they might have started hiring more women or fewer, like, well, fewer straight guys. Or at least straight guys who are better allies. They do still have some of that, like, weird, gay predator kind of writing, because there's like this one demon late in the game who looks like a cross between a horse and a peacock, and he sort of has that like really flaming gay stereotype that he sort of does at you. But other than that, like that's about the only instance of it that comes to mind. So I don't know why they still want to do it at all. It's just a really bad, like it's overused as a joke, and it doesn't really work anymore. I really wonder what Maria's secret is.
やっぱマリマリじゃん。愛確定。
この声確かに先輩かも。いつもと様子が違いすぎるから分かりづらいけど。
先入観があるからそう聞こえるのでは。
マリエ会長の現実ってことなんですかね。
She might be some kind of
どう
punk.
だろうな。今ここで何が起きているかは誰もわからん。
少なくとも真偽をここで判定しようとするのは時間の無駄だ。
先に進みましょう。
What's wrong about enjoying yourself? It breaks my heart that she needs to say that. Regardless of whether that was Maria or not, the voice of a young girl's anguish is painful to hear. See now how very considerate of you. I'm trying to say this is something you've become numb to. As a doctor or as a person, my ears are deaf to the cries of all but Maria. That is the reason I feel nothing. So why is that?
Maybe someone who generally feels less sympathy and then suddenly someone?
Yeah, sort of like a not quite misanthrope, but like it takes a lot of effort for them to care about someone, so they only really care about one person at a time.
Yeah. Like a deeper connection kind of deal where...
Yeah. can kind of hear their distorted voices when they see you.
全力で行く。手加減はしない。全力で行く。
なんだよ、大したことねえじゃん。
Got some treasure in here.
いいもの見っ
Bystander. Blue. Surveillance. Increases damage against poison or bleeding foes. Okay. So that should probably go on Gin. Gin. Oh, everyone can learn it. Okay. In that case, I guess I might as well learn it first. So with everyone equipping Bystander, Gin would suddenly become the most powerful member of the party because he could cause both bleeding and poison. If I could just get one of them to chase me at a time. Maybe? Where'd you go? Did I lose you already?
今のうちにボコっちまおうぜ。
手加減はしない。全力で行く。あれ、もう終わっちゃった？
Oh. Oh no, she saw me again! Okay, was
Oh,
she chasing me
no.
around the corner? No. It looks like you'll lose her if yeah. As soon as you turn around the corner, it loses them.
手加減はしない。
I guess their pathfinding is still more or less just straight lines, so if there's anything like a wall or a table in the way, they won't run around it.
Yeah. Hey, that's always fun to play around.
Yeah.
with.
手加減はしない。あれ、もう終わっちゃった？
Well, this is the first time I've seen a Sasumata in a JRPG like this. AKA a man catcher, the old police weapon.
Yeah.
It's more just meant to hold someone still. Or to pin them against the wall in such a way that they can't escape. Against the wall or floor. So they can't reach you, because the staff is long enough to keep them away. But they also can't get away because the staff pins them to something.
最後に聞こえた音、何ですか？
なんかやべえ音だったな。
今回の声、一人じゃなかったよね。
3人くらいいた気がする。
誰かともみ合いになって高いところから落ちたような。
マリエちゃんはどうなったの？考えてもわからん。先へ進むぞ。
この話どこかで。
全力で行く。
That's a melee. Let's counter it. Could probably rush the boss at this point. Just going to want to collect treasure on the way. Dominion, Shota Tsurumaki exclusive. Alright, equip Shota. Conviction with Dominion. Huge boost to attack. Grants Martyr's Fixation. And what is the one he has already? Martyr's Ordnance. So let's put Martyr's Ordnance over EXP gain 10. So Martyr's Ordnance here, and replace Conviction with Dominion. Also equip him with some of these blues that he hasn't learned yet.
Yeah.
So something to do off screen, something for off screen grinding is to get Shota all of the skills he doesn't have yet.
Yeah. Skill grinding, wee!
Yeah, it definitely helps with the plus 600% bonus.
Right.
Checking the map here. Okay, I want to go this way. Got our save point. It's the 5th floor. Maria should be here. Is here now. Let's get this rescue over and done with. Medicinal soup. Huh, that's new.
Is it loaded to the gills with garlic and fresh herbs and all this and that?
We'll have to make a decision once we get there, won't we? After all the footage we just saw, it's hard to know what the right thing to do is. For all we know, she might be a murderer. But you're not the only one who's afraid, Nico. I'm struggling with it just the same. Yeah, you more than anyone probably, Shota.
全力で行く
しゃあねえなやるか
さあ行くよ
Which one has... Is it pinwheel? I think it's pinwheel. Oh, that doesn't increase risk. Alright, what if I delay this over to there? Inflicts a variety of status effects. I'll put that on the 42.
Hundred年早えんだよ
負ける気がしない
ちょっとテンション上がってきた テンション上がってきた
負ける気がしない
何回切ったか分かった
手加減はしない
今度は迷わない俺が決めたんだ
やったねキリコ
すっきりした
おいいもの見っ
Guilty conscience. Death down, but fade up a little bit. So you've mastered that one, so change over to this one. Deep scan. SP absorb. Nice. What was that other thing I found? Guilty conscience, right. Defense up, evade down. Who else could use it? Ah! Kawato could use it. Kawato could also use some more stigmas. Let's see, one of these, and one of those. Let's see, how's Kiriko doing? Kiriko has mastered almost everything? Yeah, everything except for what I haven't mastered. Alright. hanging around here. I want to see if I could rush to the boss room.
Mm-hmm.
Save complete. Checking the map to see where we should go. North. Okay. Ah, but there's treasure. Alright, we're probably going to do the boss next time, because I'm guessing there's probably also going to be like a half-hour end of chapter scene as well.
Yeah.
So we'll head to the boss room, but also save there.
Mm-hmm.
Found some stigma. Risk management. So a little bit of death and evasion.
Side note, sorry if you're hearing the big dog sighing. No. She just tends to do that, like she's just an angsty little dog.
It's not easy being fluffy.
Not at all. Or adorable.
That's not too bad. Living to, say, 95 instead of 100.
いつまで付き合わねばならんのだ。もうたくさんだ。こっちが死んでしまいたい。落ち着いてください。リハビリも延命治療もいりません。もうおしまいにしたいんです。お願いです、先生。5章ですから。
Can't just order someone to put her patient down?
Not how it works.
Yeah.
さっさと殺しなさいよ。
つまりどういうことです？
脊椎損傷か。
今のはマリエちゃんの話なの？
Oh.
どうなんだろう。名前は言ってなかったけど。
水口。
Welcome to the
Hey,
stream.
Welcome back.
水口。
Yeah.
なるほど。
水口。
道理で。
This is where I get most of my Japanese lessons. In case you were wondering.
似てると思ったんだ。ここは現実で俺が最初に勤めていた病院だ。病院には脊椎を損傷した重篤患者がいた。
マリエ水口。
名前は水口マリエ。
Now we know her
直
last
接
name.
担当したことはなかったかな。
水口マリエ。
しかし彼女の名字は天吹です。
In the simulation.
ありません。
確か家庭の事情が複雑だったはずだ。両親が見舞いに現れないと看護師がこぼしていた。
でもそれだけじゃ本当にその人がマリエ会長なのかわかんないですよ。
水口マリエは学校の友達と揉め事を起こして歩道橋から転落し、結果脊椎を損傷した。
確かに状況は似ている。それに彼女は病院に来た途端体調を崩した。
そういえば病院に来るまでは元気だったな。
力の暴走も病院という場所がマリエさんの地雷だったとすれば、まあ説明がつく。
なるほど。相手が水口マリエなら無駄に思い悩む必要がなくなったじゃないか。お前たち運がいいな。
どういう意味だそれは。
脊椎は一度壊れると再生しない。彼女はたとえ現実に戻っても一生身動きが取れない。
Well.
ということは
I mean, medicine is improving, but
Yeah. Like, I'm wondering if this happened. Like, I'm wondering if this game came out before before the knowledge of CRISPR started going around. Because I feel like that's a big turning point in medicine, that we're starting to find a lot of solutions to stuff that we thought was impossible once, like, there were a couple of viral videos about CRISPR treatments going around.
身動き一つ取れない状態で横たわったまま生涯を終えることになるだろう。
and while it is still new medicine, I guess there's that.
Yeah. There have been some, like, one, I think, controversial treatment that it crossed borders, but basically there was a pair of twins in China that were born, and they were genetically modified via CRISPR-Cas9 treatments that were not approved. So it was a doctor that was working outside of the group, basically. That was doing experimental treatments, basically, on babies.
Mm-hmm.
And they seemed healthy at first. I don't remember, like, I don't remember if they're still okay or if they didn't last since the news got out. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
そんな
嘘ひどい
それであの怒鳴り声か。そりゃ文句の一つも言いたくなるわ。
死んでいるも同然の人間なら殺すにもさして罪悪感はないだろう。現実に帰るには好都合じゃないか。よかったな。
やめなさい。侮辱だわ。こんなの勝手に人の過去を知ってしまうなんて許されるんでしょうか。
Maria Mizuguchi. She just mentioned that she was adopted. That must be where Amabuki came from. Some early conjecture. Perhaps she
Working on some more art. Catch up off stream now.
Alright.
Alright.
See, how close are we? I think, yeah, we're basically one hallway away from the boss room, so we'll start here next time we roll around to the Caligula effect 2. So, thank you for watching. Outro. Search for my outro. Thank you for watching. Have a look at our Patreon link in the description if you want to help us build our game studio where we'll be making more games like those we enjoy playing here for you. I also have an artistry account if you'd like some 3D models made or some voice narration for your website or audiobook. Thanks to Very Random Butterfly for co-hosting today. Check out her channel linked in the video title. She does some blogging, some thrifting, some painting, and she takes commissions for new paintings both in digital and traditional formats. And there's a giveaway going on. I'm thinking about giving away my pre-order copy of Disgaea 7. I'm not sure it's going to happen. It's kind of a long shot because in order to give away this pre-order, I want to reach either 1,000 YouTube subscriptions, 1,000 YouTube subscribers, or 100 Patreon subscribers. And the release date of Disgaea 7 is actually pretty close. But I'll still do a standard eShop card giveaway if that goal isn't reached, as per my usual giveaways. Special thanks go out to Joshua J. Sloan, Zed Diggity, and Phoenix Astra for being my top Patreon supporters of all time so far.
Hey.
And our schedule would have us, let's see, this was the indigo block, so our purple block is next, our violet block, which is platforming? Oh no, wait, pink is platforming. Purple is... I should check the image. Let's see, pictures folder, stream schedule. Oh, purple is platforming, pink is Switch Online. Okay, so we'll be continuing Okami HD.
Yay.
Okami and Okami HD. So we'll hope to see you all next time!
Bye!